Fucking hell. Last time I was this anxious in this club, I had a bag of cocaine. It'll kick in soon. I'm also raising money for Solar Mind, except I work there, just helping people who are struggling with their mental health. So really important that you've all donated to a wonderful charity. 1 in 4 people will suffer some form of mental illness, and that's too many. So your donations will really help me get a pay rise. I've done fundraising before. I did a thing called Tough Mudder. I don't know if anyone's heard of that. It's a 15K run with obstacles. Obstacles like the Mud Mile, electroshock therapy, and the Arctic enema. In fairness, the last one wasn't that bad, actually. Now, I suffer from depression and anxiety, and when I did Tough Mudder, my anxiety was going mental. It was like, you're going to die. My depression was absolutely delighted. Now, speaking of bad coping skills, this one time, I lost my acid. I searched my entire flat. I looked in my room, I looked in the other rooms, I searched high and low. Eventually, I got angry and I confronted my housemate. I said to him, "Did you take my fucking acid?" He said, "Chris, you've lived alone for 2.5 years. I'm told that drugs are for people that can't face reality. But I've been outside. It's a fucking nonsense. And I was sober for a bit, so I made some notes. MCAT, MDMA, 2CB, shroom. Sorry, this is my shopping list. Right. We got sewage in our tap water. Not a fan. Nigel Farage. It's like Toad of Toad Hall. Russia. Rafa. What's going on there? Knife crimes, hate crimes, schools are falling apart, there's not enough teachers, there's not enough police. Jacob Rees-Mogg. Cost of living crisis, housing crisis, rail strikes, NHS waiting lists, and just the weather. I'm not normally one to complain about the weather, but this humidity has got me looking like somebody ordered Matthew McConaughey off Temu. Thanks, giggling bastards. And particularly now, things aren't good. There's an election. You heard about that? There's a bunch of rosette-wearing tosspots buzzing around everybody's house like fucking wasps at a picnic. Both unwelcome and both cunt. Oh, it could be worse. They could be riding e-scooters. Oh, fuck's sake. And especially this election, because it's not much of a choice, really, is it? It's like trying to decide which member of the Rolling Stones is going to teabag you first. I'd pick Mick. I think he's the fastest. He's still got it. But there is hope, and part of my job at Solar Mind is to give people hope. So I went to see a priest, and he told me, God's love is like an ocean. Yeah. You can see its beginning, but you cannot see its end. It's pretty deep. I was like, fuck. Even with all this bad shit going on, God's love is everywhere. But one of my clients on Friday told me that God told her that it's a good idea to peel her neighbour's face off. Anyway, I've been Chris. You've all been fantastic. I've probably got an HR meeting in the morning, so I better go. Thanks.